It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the second Saturday of the month, which means it is May I Scraplift You, but it is also September, so it is September 14th, so the Scraptember prompt is a scraplift. How awesome is that? So today I am scraplifting Lynn Pinasco. I hope I said that right. I have met her and scrapped with her in person several times. She is just one of the sweetest people you will ever meet, and she does amazing scrapbook layouts. So I wanted to give her some love today. So I picked this layout. It's got some mixed media. It's got some stamping. I'm not sure if those are fussy cut flowers or if they were die cuts. So I am starting with this white background paper, just like she did, with the exception it already was framed. So I think it was day one's layout. I had cut the circle out of the middle. And so instead of leaving this piece of paper that I had intended to be a mat for something at some point in time, I went ahead and put the white piece of cardstock on it, and it was sitting on my desk, and I was like, I'm going to use that. So I am going to start with the stamping, and I am using just a floral stamp that I picked up from Joann's, and then I think I used broken china, and I have 3 different florals. I stamped each of them twice, kind of in the area that she did with her leaves. And then she's got some mixed media, so I'm going to do that as well. So I have this blue shimmers, and it says Wisteria Lane, but it's crossed off, meaning that it's not. So I don't know what it is, but it's a really pretty blue, and it matched the broken china perfectly. So I decided to just do the packaging technique kind of in that same left-hand side area that Lynn did. And then she also had, I'm not sure if it was like using a stencil or what, but she has a couple of like lines. And so what I decided to do is I had this Bow Bunny glitter paste sitting on my desk in lemonade from yesterday's layout. And I just grabbed my, oh, what's that thing called? I don't know what it's called. It's not a paintbrush. It's a silicone brush. I just grabbed my silicone brush, and I went ahead and put just the 3 lines in 3 different spots, and it totally worked. And it's a pretty bright yellow now that it's dried. It didn't look bright yellow before, but it's definitely brighter now. And I'm doing a photo of, actually it's my wine glass looking out of the window of our VRBO in Seward, and it was the coolest VRBO that we stayed in. It was an old telegraph house, and so we had the top floor. It was actually split into 2, and it looked out on the bay. It was stunning. So I was choosing to this pick. I think this was everybody's favorite. It was one of the last houses that we stayed out, but it was perfect. And so I have that picture. I decided to take, I don't even know what this collection was. I want to say it was a Maggie Holmes collection. It's very old. And I had the 6x6 pad. It doesn't have anything on the back. The front is missing. But I had 1 paper of florals. I went ahead and fussy cut that out. And then there was like a cut apart sheet. I went ahead and fussy cut that out. So that's all I'm going to use for my embellishing for this layout. So I have my photo. I went ahead and matted it 3 times. And used 3 different pieces of paper. So actually, when all is said and done, this 6x6 paper pad, I think, has 2 pieces of 6x6 left in it. Yep. So I think I actually might tear those off and throw those maybe in my scraps. I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to start with all of the fussy cut out flowers, and I'm going to put them around my photos just like Lynn did. And then I'm going to start working on all of the other bits and pieces. All of these florals just came from that 6x6 paper, which I'm super happy with. Like it actually was a lot more than I thought it was going to be. So I do try to get every bit of the florals on there. And then I don't want to cover up the stamping. Part of the stamping is fine, but I want you to be able to see all 6 stamped images, which definitely happened, which was good considering I hadn't quite thought about where my photo was, how big my photo was going to be embellishment wise. Like, probably should have thought of that, but I got really lucky and it just worked out. So now I'm going to work on those fussy cut pieces from the cut apart sheet. I decided to add a couple of tags, and I also added, like, there was this banner piece and like a strip of hearts. I put that up there at the top. She doesn't have anything up there, but I just wanted to kind of use all the stuff. So that's what I'm doing. So got some tags. I have a camera and a label sticker. I've also got a bunch of small words. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on. And then I do believe I go ahead and go off screen and actually glue all of this down. So now that I am actually looking at this, I am realizing I did not do a title. There's lots of words on here that I could use as a title, but she has a big title up at the top. And I'm kind of wondering if I need to add a big title or not. I have this piece of acrylic that's been sitting on my desk forever, and it says currently loving, and it is like the same yellow as that glitter paste that I use. So I might slap that on. I'm not quite sure. I think it might look good though. So I might put that on there. But I think I'm going to put mine on the bottom. Even though the top does seem to fit pretty well. Kind of covers up my stamping. I don't know. I'll keep you posted. I have done the photos and everything for it, so I'm not sure. I might let it sit on my desk for a while and see how I feel about it before I take the plunge and actually stick it down. So I'm just finishing off with some sequins. She also had some sequins on her layout. My sequins are from Spiegel Mom Scramps. These are Minty Meadow. I'm going to cover all of my tag holes with the sequins, as well as just scatter them around the floral clusters like Lynn had done. So that is going to do it for my layout today. I hope you enjoyed this process. I will have Lynn's information linked down below so you can go give her some love. I will also have everybody who is playing along with May I Scraplift You this month, as well as the playlist for Scraptember. So if you have any other questions, please leave them down below. I love to chat with you. And here is my final layout, my take on Lynn's. I think it turned out pretty good. So remember to wear your crown, and I will see you next time. Bye.